I'm gonna have to make this a one take, even if it's super long and long-winded. But I really wanted to commemorate my room, my art room, my art lab, whatever you call this. This is my space. And it's also my wardrobe and all that kind of stuff. But it's not really done, like up here. Ooh, lots of space, but I don't have a tall enough ladder. It's very high up. And also it's ever changing. I move things often or not at all. I don't know. I'm a bit torn between what I actually am or am not. But anyway, I love dolls, I love art, and myself. So I would like to commemorate this space and time, but beyond that. So my door, the outside also has many beautiful things, like say, I love jewelry. I love making things. So here we will continue. My sweet honey, Royal King, put up this black shelf for me. I painted it and I did all that stuff. And those are all like my fancy dolls. A bug crawled back there, so I got kind of spooked out. Also, I rebought this doll from my childhood, and I could not find her for the life of me, so I'm pretty sad. And there's lots going on in this room, so I probably can't say something about everything, but there is a lot of things. A friend of mine set this purse aside for me when I was working with her, and I bought it. This beautiful Miss Piggy was a token of love. I was obsessed with this keychain doll for some reason, so I got her for like 50 cents. This is just canvases and things of that nature. Those have pictures in it that I cut out, and I have to redo that because it's not very well done in my humble opinion. There's a sweet little, well, everything, honestly. I love that vase. It's wood, reminds me of Jesters, which I also adore. Pumpkin lights that I took the pumpkins out of. A beautiful little cat. This just has, I think, one, little pin that I love that someone gave to me. This bat. This is going to be a very long video. And this puzzle I did with my honey. That's the back of my door, Groovy girls, pumpkin, fur hat, scarves, and I didn't have anywhere to put these right now. I have other ones around, but anyway. I just have bags and jewelry hanging wherever, however. This whole thing here is a jewelry box, but it's just like, whatever. I don't know. I organized it a while ago, and then it became this. This is my Monster High house. I have a Furby in there. I've always wanted one of the big ones, and I never got one, so now I have one. These are Magic Pixlings, and I love learning about toys. I love toys, and I love everything, honestly. And I pick and choose sometimes, but then other times I just love things. We have lots of jars and oddities and things here, paintings. This is my kind of art house, and a little Moy crying to get in, as he always does. Oh, it's you. Alright. Anyway, moving on. I have a few toys from my childhood here, but then it's kind of just a bunch of stuff of my baby shoes and some things from my grandparents, and there's a picture of me, and oh, So many things. I love lots of weird things that are not weird, but they're just maybe uncommon or uncouth. I don't really know, but this whole dresser is just toys. We already went over this. This is just a bunch of things that are very interesting to me. This is my shelf of notebooks that I have finished. I have another section of these, but they are kind of hidden because they are big and clunky. So since I'm not always going through them, sometimes I do, but you know, they're just kind of out of the way. They're underneath some stuff. And then I just have some random things in front. There's some picture albums. And, you know, I believe that is a Zelf's playset. Or it might be... No, I think it's Zelf's. I love Zelf's. And then I'll just turn around because there's also this built-in. My grandfather painted that. I have a bunch of big dolls over here. I just love the dolls and creepy things. Yeah, if that were to fall, it would really hurt. And then up here I have my beautiful... This is just a very small little thing of them, but it's better than just none, right? These are my porcelain Harlequin or Jester dolls or Pierrot dolls. Not all of them, like her, you know. But usually I'm trying to learn more about them because I love them so dearly, so much. And you can't even get the real scope of what's even in here, but going on, I think I have like 20, maybe not, I don't know. This is empty right now. I do have these in a dried flower. You know. I have so much to say about everything, so I don't know what to say. This beautiful scarf I got from when I worked at a terrible place. It also just has like a bunch of dust and sparkles of all kinds in here. This used to be in my closet, but now it's just clothes and boxes of storage. And the up there is just storage too. We're not gonna go in there right now. I might give you a sneaky peeky. I have this little stool. It floats around the house. And this I have to hang up. This is my dresser little thing that my partner sawed off the side of a table and gave me. And I haven't painted it black because it used to be away. Because I do prefer my things to be all dark colors. And this is obviously not. And neither is this floor or the walls. Anyway, it's socks and underwear, if you're wondering, and bathing suits, because I love to swim. Here's my giant canvas. Well, you know, bigger than usual, not giantess. Anyway, little carpet. I flipped it over because I didn't like the picture on it. It's just some hokey bogey of, what have you? Like kitchen things. I have little bats, Bob Dylan, because he just came into this room after a long time. And then this is the storage, you know, looks like that. Exciting, I know. And then, there's my little purse, but it's, I don't know, here or there, I don't know. We're already at 9 minutes and I haven't even gotten halfway. Here's my clothes and a bunch of bins. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. This curtain that I kind of hap-shackle made, and I couldn't reach the very tippity top because a wee bit short, but we have some, you know, these kinds of things, and what else do I have? You know, lights and things and little skeleton guys, and this beautiful frame that I put a skeleton, 2 kissing skeletons, and some jewelry. There's stuff even hanging behind this, but who's judging? I don't know. It's just everywhere, and I love that, so we're gonna go along with it. Put this back. My carpet. Oh boy, almost dropped you. I have 2 of these red ones. The other one is not here right now. So I have this gray, white one, pretty pattern. It is not mine, but I'm using it. Here is the tiny pull-out desk that I am using as my writing desk. I lined it in purple velvety, it's not velvet, it's like silky fabric. I tried. Incense, little Moy, that's the little kitty that I was expecting to come through the door but didn't. And we have there's like Pokemon cards, all kinds of trading cards that I don't trade. Box of Dolly Doll things and jewelry things, and there's some other things underneath this, but they're just boxes that have nothing in them, like rattan boxes. This is a box of bones because I love bones. And I am Year of the Ram. Lots of rams. And this is my vanity. That was wax, so I kind of didn't peel it off before I painted this. And that's why. This is just makeup. And all these drawers, just like random things for traveling and makeup and all that good kind of things. I need to put my bracelet under. This is very tedious. Anyway, moving on. This is just a bunch of random things, if you couldn't tell. I have my big brats. She's beautiful. What is that? Yasmin. She's wonderful. And I think I have, yes, this is my first Barbie 1988. Wonderful. Restored her and she came back to life in like a spiff. Wonderful. There's a giant mirror back there that I used to use and now it's just back there. It's really dark wood though. It's like between this and black. So it's cool. We have snow globes. My mother got me both snow globes I do have. One is kind of like behind a bunch of things, but that's just the nature of it because I also, here is the dolls area. Well, one doll area. My guitar. It's not my guitar actually. I'm just borrowing it because it's petite. So I might have to move this big Bratz baby. And she came with her clothes, which is amazing. This is all my Bratz and Bratzillas. Trolls and Zelfs and like a few random squiggles and squaggles around, Like, I really love this line of dolls. There's sometimes there just ends up being porcelain stuff and I don't know. Everything random. There's like a Willow next to a Sully. I try. I just like to see everybody. I do like the really organized look. I do like everybody being dressed, but then at the same time, honestly, I do have just bebedolas that are a little bit cold. Or, maybe not. They're just enjoying life. I still have to paint these doll houses, so I took everything out. We're gonna do that. Because I would like to maybe put dolls in here. I'd probably go back and forth between making them rooms and taking just taking everything out and putting dolls in. I don't know. Up here, this is my art cabinet. This just has art supplies, chemicals, the chemicals, and all that kind of stuff. A little blanket. I have 2 blankets. That one that has ghosts and all of the Halloween-y things, because I am Halloween, and this red blanket that my sweet baby got me. And there's just some boxes of toys up there. Things that I possibly, dare I say, not able to put on display, because I like to display everything, even if it's just like a mess. But like a chaotic, organized mess. It's not, insane, but It's just where I do my art. This is just a funny picture. What is that? The Baphomet. Printed that out like more than a decade ago. These things also notable mentions. This was made for me. It's so cute. It's a pumpkin. This was a rock from Costa Rica. My mom brought me back. They took most of her rocks, but this one stayed. I guess that's probably bad because I don't know. Is there parasites or I have no idea. That thing is dying. That's not a rock or any sort of thing. It's just clay, but it's like the shitty kind of clay. So anyway, but back to this. It looks like a skull, so she brought it. I'm glad it stayed. And over here, yes, okay. So I have a sketchbook that is not quite done. This is my chair. Sometimes I do that on things. I'm kind of a messy person. I have tarot and oracle things. I just removed this shelf, so that's why that's there. This is just what this looks like. And then this is just all kind of writing and art. This is the area of that. My dad made that face. There's a little bag. This wall is extremely hard. It's like cement. So that's just that. And then under here, I just have, always put stuff everywhere. There's boxes of letters and things. And I have art books under there, as well as all my notebooks that I have finished. It's just like a whole 2 cubes of those large. I write every single day. That's my sketchbook I'm finishing. Little tiny, it's not really a laptop, it's a crack top or whatever. And then my Monster High is beautiful. Yes, just the whole area is Monster High. It was just like a day ago. And then I decided that I would put these girls here. And I just washed her hair. She's beautiful. I used to not think I would not like these dolls, like many dolls, honestly. And then every time I get one, I love them. So this is what this has happened. This is Na Na Na, Snap and Style from Fisher Price. That's MGA. And Shopkins, which, is that MGA? I can't remember. Anyway, and then up here are my Bgoths, my Living Dead, and my Novi Stars, which you can tell is not very many, but that's okay. So, and then the rest is all Monster High of some kind. And I just love them all. I'm not even going to try and go through them. Oh, yes, and then I have, color wheel, paper, all that kinds of things. Sometimes I've anywhere that there can be put a thing, there will be something. Likely. Not always. Whatever. I'm not a minimalist. I have some photo albums and my grandfather's hats and teddy bears. And I love my Groovy Girls. They're in this box, and I'm so sad because I don't have anywhere for them right now. But one day I will procure. So that's my art studio / dolls / toy room. And I hope you enjoy it. This is one of my exes had gotten me this. I remember he put it on me when I came through the door. Very sweet. And it's just there. It's a really beautiful color. And this is a really beautiful pimp robe, would you say? It has one pocket on the right side. And I love it. I found it some random place that I never go to. Anyways, I love learning about new dolls, new toys, new things. And this is my space. I really want to fill this area and this area. But for now, well, and obviously there, but, in due time. So, that's all for now. Thank you for watching. I'm not editing anything. Because apparently this phone doesn't compute with Movie Maker anymore. Well, not that it ever did, probably, but I didn't know that it was gonna conk out on me. But I guess since everything changes and flows, that makes sense. So I'll figure something else out. I do have another camera, but it's not one that I can usually see myself in, so my vanity does not want to use it all the time. But it is better quality, so I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Thanks for watching.